What are you wearing? If I tell you what I am wearing, would you believe me? You know, oftentimes when we get dressed and we go out, we may put on an outfit, we may put on a t-shirt, we may put on a pair of we may put on a pants, some shoes, and dress up, fix our hair. But what are you wearing? You know, some of us, when we go out and we dress up, some of us have our preference of how we dress, our dress code is different, our style is different, and if you are someone that is mindful of what you wear because of your standard, you may not want to wear certain things that are revealing or showing much, and I say that to say this. A person can look at you from the outside and they can say, okay, she looks nice, she's wearing this or he's wearing that, he looks nice, but what are you really wearing? you know and it goes beyond the physical. What I'm talking about is the spiritual. From the physical and the outward appearance, you may see me, for example, and I may have on this blouse, I may have on this t-shirt, and I may ask you, I may ask you, what is Sade wearing? What am I wearing? And you may say I'm wearing a pink blouse or a pink t-shirt with some black patterns on it. But someone else who may be seeing in the spirit, and they may be saying that I see Sade and she's clothed, in the full armor of God. She's clothed, with the protection of the Holy Spirit. I see Psalms 91, over her. I see the presence of God over her. I see a crown on her head. Or they may say, I see God enlarging her. I see maybe a I see a new thing that God is getting ready to do, and it's all about us being able to discern, because we may look at someone and we may say, okay, I'm just seeing from the outside, but can we go deeper, than the outside? What is it that you are seeing and you are perceiving, from persons that are around you? What are you discerning? What are you noticing about them spiritually? Sometimes we just get so caught up in the outward appearance, the physical appearance of how people may look or how they may be perceived. But we have to go deeper, we have to discern the spirits of persons that we are surrounded by. We have to be able to see beyond the physical, because the physical may not actually be how their spirit is, because we can dress up and we could look nice, but guess what? Our spirit could be horrible. We can have a spirit that is not pleasant, in the sight of God. And so it's important that we see through the eyes of the Holy Spirit, and not an evil eye, because we have some persons who can see from an evil eye. But we want the eyes of God. We want the eyes like Jesus, so that we can see into the spirit, that we will be able to discern prophetically and say, hey man, I can see what this person is about. I can see what this sister is about. I can see what this brother is about,